I'm Ryan Newman. I drive the number 6 Roush Fenway Ford in the Cup Series. Born and raised in South Bend, Indiana. Grew up racing quarter midgets, then eventually midgets, sprint cars, and Silver Crown cars. Got my opportunity in 2000 with Penske Racing to drive stock cars in the ARCA Series, and was 2002 Rookie of the Year in the Cup Series. So, been doing it for a few years. Well, I think the reality is that racing professionally is its own lifestyle. It's not like stick and ball sports. It's its own family, and I've had to explain that to a lot of people that haven't been in the sport, that we have a group of friends that only exist because of racing, and that stereotype is great because there are people that are our people, and we get each other. And I mean, there's some crossover between stick and ball sports, no doubt, but the reality is racing is in your blood, and um, I don't know if that necessarily answers your question, except for the fact that um, that that stereotype exists. A racer is a racer. I think my parents gave me some great advice, and that was that to help me along, not to push me, not to necessarily force me or make me, but just to help guide me to do what. In my case, it was what my dad wanted to do. He wasn't able to be a race car driver, so when I came into this world, he guided me to be a race car driver, and it worked. And there's several different paths of doing it, but growing up in the Midwest and racing quarter midgets and traveling with my family on the weekends. Again, going back to that stereotype thing, we became racers. We became a family, and we became a family that raced. And I just I think that my parents gave me lots of goals and guidance and direction. Forced me to be good at school, because if I wasn't good at school, which I believe I heard you say, if you're not good at school, you're not going to go racing, and that's one of the key things is to make sure that you have something to fall back on. And if you're dropping out of school, you're probably going to drop out of racing. Um, I guess one of the keys for me to make racing as a whole better would be to eliminate people buying rides. Like, if you could just reward kids on their talent and not how much money their dad or family has, that would be one of the key things for me. There's so many kids that have amazing talent, but they never caught the break financially to make it to the next level. And I guess if you could ever fix that, you would make racing and a lot of aspects of life better for lots of families. Well, I mean, that's the challenge. I mean, that's what we do is we spend, as they always say, we spend cubic dollars. And I've always said the people that have the best chance to win are the ones that max out their credit card before the race and hope that they win enough money to pay off their credit card after the race. And the problem is, I guess, there's lots of people that don't have to worry about their credit card. They just keep buying and buying and buying, and they can buy that speed, and they can buy it for their kid. So I don't think I'm answering your question, but that's the challenge, is to figure out. And there's lots of cool programs out there, with what Keith Coons and their team are doing with the Millbridge race and giving it somebody a chance that wouldn't otherwise get that chance to make it to a step. Maybe not the ultimate step, but the next step is pretty cool. Why don't you take a nap?
Why? You need to.
You need to take a nap. I was fortunate and never really had that really, really dark moment. I guess one of the keys is to be patient, to have goals, to surround yourself with good people, and use that group of people that are friends to help you and guide you. And you never know when you're going to catch that break. If you do catch that break, I was fortunate in so many ways, with lots of good people and an opportunity here and there, and that seemed like it was going to maybe not go anywhere, then eventually it did. So I think just having hope and having goals and setting yourself up with the right people is one of the best keys to giving yourself the best chance.
Cars that they go fast.
Do you like dirt or pavement better?
Payment.
Better than dirt? Do you like the chili bowl?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite part of the chili bowl? And
Every part.
Don't say the birthday cake. What's your favorite racetrack?
I have 2 or 3 favorites.
What's your favorites?
Daytona, Homestead, and that's it.
Daytona, Homestead. Do you like Eldora, where I ran the truck on dirt?
No.
No? How about IRP?
What's that?
Indianapolis Raceway Park.
No.
No. How about the Brickyard?
Not bad.
Do you remember kissing the bricks?
Yep.
Because you wouldn't kiss the bricks. How can you remember?
I
You
know.
wouldn't put your lips on the racetrack, remember?
Yeah, because the rubber tires are going there and there's fire that goes on there.
Yeah.
And besides, it was really hot.
It was hot. What's your favorite part of Daddy Racing?
How you go fast.
Do you want to go fast? What do you want to be one day? You don't know?
No.
I thought you had an idea.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
What do you want to do?
Oh.
What do you want to be? A magician?
No.
You want to be a doctor?
I want to be a veterinarian or something else.
What's the something else?
I don't know.
You don't want to be a race car driver?
I don't know.
Oh. You didn't want to be a race car driver for a long time.
Because you get sweaty.